A great, smart, proper, dramatic film, and at the same time, loves and understands the big action scenes and big fun of these type of movies. So it's rare that there's that balance. Usually these types of films are one or the other. And because of Philip, this film is both, and I knew that, and it would be that. So.
In some way, the method is so much about getting back to your memory and using your sense memory, and so for any kind of emotional scene, there was, funny enough, there were some kind of good heavy scenes in this, and to kind of pull from things that kind of tear at my soul and move me, and there was that opportunity for this. Thank you.
Next up, sir.
You filmed some of the movie in Bethpage, New York, where I'm from. And I'm curious, do you have a favorite part of the film or scene where you think it's very integral in the movie, or it's very important? I'm sure all the film is, but something you remember specifically.
That we shot at Bethpage?
Well, anywhere in the film. I'm from Bethpage, so I haven't mentioned that.
Well, one of the most fun, part of the helicopter in the end that you'll see it for was actually outside, I don't know how many, 60 feet up in Bethpage. So that was fun. But there was quite a few. I mean, Liev and I have some memorable scenes. I think that were some of my favorites.
Story. How do you walk that line and make sure that you're servicing the story with the action and not letting it take over?
Well, it's one of the tricks of it is that, we're trying to entertain everybody, but we're also trying to make it feel as real as possible in a movie like this. And there's a combination of things that take place. One is the actors really have to give it a sense of reality, and the director has to be watching that very carefully so that we can push reality to its most extreme, maybe even a touch over, but it feels like it's grounded. And so there's a lot of attention to detail, to little things that we hired an ex-CIA consultant, for instance, who gave us a lot of great details for Angie's character. And there are things that sort of happen subliminally that you will notice, and then there are things that you will actually notice. And it's that sense of detail which Philip brings to scale in a movie, which is one of the tricks for, I think, most of the big movies. The hardest trick for the director is to keep the small human being central in these huge action sequences.